Good morning, everybody. My name is Matthew Dagler. I'm the WIOA Program Manager for the National Able Network in our Evanston and Skokie offices. You can see it's a nice, warm second day of spring. I don't know if it's my breath or not. Anyway, I wanted to quickly show you our Skokie campus. It's at Oakton Community College. Okay, here you go. So you can see there's not really a ton around. Interesting tidbit, Oakton Community College was built at the old, I believe, Niles East High School. So that's the old Niles East flagpole over there. Yeah, there's not a ton to see out here, but it's nice and quiet, which is great. And I'll take you inside and then we can meet our staff. So yeah, here's our office. See the cameras? Hey Carrie, how you doing?
Okay.
Carrie's one of our career coaches. This is Eleni.
Hi.
Eleni works for Oakton. She helps us out a lot. All right, Carrie. This is Carrie Goldenberg. He is actually our newest career coach here. Tell me what you like most about working at National Able Network.
I like mostly meeting people where they're at and trying to get them to see themselves as hireable and as a valuable person who just in this opportunity to get a better job and to go from where they were to where they're going to be. There's this kind of a difficult time, and I really like helping them with that.
Okay, tell me what your favorite band is.
Grateful Dead.
Tell me what your favorite flower is.
Orchids probably, but I've known to really love tulips, but anything that grows. I'm a very big horticulturalist.
I'm Azra.
Azra, tell us what you do at National Able Network.
I am a career coach and I'm also a eligibility specialist.
Awesome. Azra also has been the second longest person at North Cook after me, which is nice. Because we had a lot of turnover in the last couple years. Azra, tell me something you like about National Able Network.
I like my coworkers, just the atmosphere, the leadership, just working here.
How many languages do you speak?
I speak 2 languages fluently. I used to speak German, but I forgot it.
What's the other language you speak fluently?
Bosnian.
What's your favorite color?
Pink.
Favorite movie?
Oh my god. Oh, Fast and Furious.
There you go. Hey everyone. So now through the miracles of modern editing, we are in Evanston. So our Evanston office is in downtown Evanston in the public library. It's a really nice public library. One nice thing about Evanston is that there's something like 90 restaurants in just downtown Evanston alone. So there's 3 or 4 right here on this strip and around the corner. Everything you could really want. So, I try to make my lunch most days, but some days it's easy not to. So we'll go inside and I'll take a look. So one cool thing about the Evanston office is that it's in this nice library. And you can see this really awesome piece of art that I'm gonna go get some more video of upstairs. So here we are on the 3rd floor where our actual office is. And here's the same piece of art. It's called Ghostwriter. As he goes up from the top of the 4th floor all the way back down to the lobby. And if you look closely here, you can make out a face. So here's the profile of it. There's the nose, lips, forehead. There's his ear there on the left, or her ear. And if you go face on, you can sort of see the face as well. And then it's sort of like all these thoughts are going through, filtering through their mind and stuff, which I think is very cool. Okay, everybody, this is Kevin. Kevin, go ahead and introduce yourself and let us know what you do here at National Able Network.
I'm the resource room coordinator.
And so what do you do?
What I do is I assist people with resume help, make sure their prints get printed off. I conduct orientations, and generally I answer the phones and give out general information about the organization.
Okay. Kevin, also a vet from our vets program, so that's awesome.
Whoop.
What's your favorite thing about working here, National Able Network?
About working with National Able is more like family than it is a job, so it's enjoyable coming to work every day.
What branch of the military were you in?
I was in the Army National Guard.
What is your favorite bird?
My favorite bird is the eagle.
There you go. All right. Hey everybody, this is Sean. Sean, why don't you tell us a little about yourself?
Well, I'm a career coach with National Able. I've actually been in workforce services for 13 years, over 13 years. I've been with National Able for 7, so I've seen a lot of changes that have come about with the job search process. And that kind of experience I utilize when I'm helping our customers maneuver through the job market and figure out what kind of changes they need to make with their job search.
Okay. If you had to pick one and you'd never get to watch the other one again, or reading material, would you choose Star Wars or Marvel?
Star Wars.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Favorite Star Wars character? If you have to pick one.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
All right. Thanks, Sean.
Got the beard too.
All right, everybody. Here is my cube. It's very, very exciting, as you can see. I just wanted to say that if you are looking around and seeing that I'm not there, it is because I am in Guatemala and I'm introducing my daughter to some of her family she has not met yet, so that's exciting. Yeah, so I did help plan the event, so I hope it's great. If you have complaints, I didn't plan any of those parts you didn't like. And if you have parts you did like, I probably helped plan those. So I hope the conference is great, and have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Good morning. My name is Gabe Murcia, and I am the program manager for National Able for our North Aurora office. What I do here is we run the One Stop, or what we call the American Job Center here in North Aurora, which is in Illinois. And we represent a collective agreement with 15 different partners, all of which represent different parts of the WIOA program. The person who's helping me record today is Cortez Watkins, who's our navigator. And we also have a resource coordinator in Summer Al-Nuemi. And so the three of us then work here at the center to help our job seekers in what we call our Career Resource Center. We triage the folks that come in on a daily basis. We see about, I'd say, upwards to 50 to 75 job seekers on a daily basis. And we also help them and ask them further questions that might be any types of barriers they have to employment. And from there, we use that as a way to make referrals to our other partners if there's a particular service need that they are in search of. Some of the kind of things about us, here I'm holding my Panera cup. I do love Panera coffee, contrary to a lot of people here in this particular office. They're more of a Starbucks kind of family, if you will. So there's a lot of controversy that happens because they don't consider Panera coffee to be real coffee. But as Cortez is laughing, Cortez actually is on my side. He's one of the Panera followers. So it's kind of torn between the the Starbucks and the Panera folks. And then we have in between, which would be the Dunkin' Donuts. As far as my commute goes, I have about a 30 to 40 minute commute to this particular office. Summer and Cortez actually do live in this Aurora area, which is very helpful because they are very well established in this community and know a lot of different other community agencies that we can partner with to help those that are in need of our assistance.
Hello, and welcome to the National Able Office. This is Chris Waters, the program manager for the state. Right now, you're looking at the office at the end of the day. So everyone has gone home, but you'll see some information over the next couple of seconds In this couple minutes, Stackley will tell you what we're all about at National Able Delaware and how we keep on trying to help people who are unemployed and older try to retool themselves and become better participants as well as better employees. So we call this opportunity board. Anybody that comes in to our office, be them a participant or not participant or someone looking for information, they can actually see what opportunities are available in Delaware, in Newcastle County, through the state, and also what jobs are hiring. We update it once a month, if not sooner, as information comes in, and we usually get about 1 or 2 emails every couple weeks regarding the opportunities that are available. So it kind of goes in hand with the idea that we are focused on being and helping older workers and people in general find jobs throughout the state of Delaware, especially in our area in Newcastle County. We have been very successful in that, and we plan on continuing to be successful in that through our partnerships and working together for a common goal. Bye. This is actually the place where we actually be holding our biannual job fair tomorrow. We actually did our first job fair here in the same room back in September, and it was such a huge success with the community and huge success with everybody else that we decided to do them biannually. So this is actually going to be really good. We hope to have as many people as possible tomorrow, so this will actually be really great. I will show you a during video as well. Block myself.
Hello and welcome to Green Up, Illinois. My name is Stacy Parr and I'm the State Program Manager for CSEP, and I will be giving you the tour today of my office. This is our view from outside our office window. As you can see, there's many little stores lined up on both sides of the street. Both sides of the street look identical with the porches and on around the corner. So that is very neat. They redone the porches a couple years ago. It's very historic, and being the historic downtown Village of the Porches is what Green Up is known as. Inside our office, we're a storefront, small office. We have our reception area here. As you can see, right now that space is empty. I am in need of a participant to fill that seat. We have our conference table here, another small desk located here for storage mainly. Over here, you can see that's my office back in here. We've got filing cabinets with storage located here. And again, there's the office front. As we're entering into my office, this is my office space here, and yes, I did clean off my desk. It normally does not look like this at all, but I did clean off my workstation so it would appear that I am very well organized. But this is my office space here. We have storage there in the closet. We won't open it because it might not be as tidy as it should be. But this here is my office space here. And as you can see, this here is the Green Thumb smock that when CSEP first started out many years ago, our participants in our program is about beautifying the streets, so they were required to wear hard hats when they were working at their training sites and wear these green smocks, which is very cool. Very cool. I wasn't around at the time when they done that, but the former coordinator before me left that for me to have. So anyway, back here is another little office area, which at one time we had filled as well. Had a participant who could work back here, so we have plenty of storage. On back there's a restroom, which we don't need to see, and the back exit for safety. But this is our office in Green Up, Illinois.
Hi, my name's Susan O'Brien. I'm the State CSEP Manager here in Iowa, and this is our brand new office. We are super excited to be moving to our new office. By the time you are watching this video, we will already be here. We are moving to Dallas County, which is the 5th largest county in terms of growth in the United States, and it's the fastest growing county in the entire state of Iowa. So it's going to position us very well for when we expand our program and our services here.
So then Just like that? And how do I do?
Okay, nothing. You just keep doing.
Just keep doing it. Okay.
We got a photo shoot going on here.
Well, we're supposed to be sending it to our boss.
Let me get one with you two in it.
She wants us to take a video.
Oh, what's a video?
She just wants to see the office and stuff. We're just act like you're working.
Pretend like I'm working.
Our boss wants a video.
Okay.
Sure, walk out. Mary working at her desk. She has a lot of stuff she's working on.
Downtown Davenport, Iowa. Yep, and I just have to walk from the ramp to my building, that's all. And this is the building. And I have to use my key to go into my door. Whew. Oh, goodness.
I dropped the kids off at school, and now I'm heading to Pilsen to work for the day. So my commute to Pilsen ended up in a flat this morning. So I'm now here at the Pilsen Tire Shop. So the tire shop only takes cash. So I had to walk from 18th Street to Cermak and Damon to the nearest ATM. Now on my way back to the tire shop to get my car. Hopefully it's ready to go. This day is just a little too much.
So this is where my commute starts each morning. You could literally say I live in the heart of Pilsen. And on days when I walk to work, I start at the 1400 block of West 18th Street and walk about 3.5 blocks in that direction to the 1700 block of West 18th Street. And I'll show you a few things I passed along the way. So on my way to work, I passed two things very typical: a bread store and a parking restriction. I arrived to work, that's the building. Walk by the thermometer vendor, and then you'll see an expression. Good morning. You'll see an expression of Pilsen's artistic side right on the side of the building.
So I finally made it into the office here at Pilsen, and I'm on my way to the 3rd floor to see my staff. Morning, Maria. Hi. Way to say hi to Tammy. Hi, Tammy.
Hey, Francesca, how are you today?
I'm doing good. So this is the usual with Tammy. She is here super cheerful with all of her
my bright sunflowers and my windows.
And her windows. Beautiful view of the La Casa student housing outside. All right.
Hello, everyone.
So if we're talking about my workspace at Able, I wouldn't be able to show you without showing you this. If you received an email from me between, say, 5:30, maybe 7:15 in the morning, chances are I was right here. That is an elliptical machine, and that is a ladder or a laptop stand.
Alright, so Angela Lopez. I'm here with my team. They say that you should lead by example. Sometimes it's a little hard to tell if you make an impact. But I will say we have a very high-performing and multitasking team, and I'd like to introduce you, so come this way. So here we have Myra, one of our career coaches for the trade program.
Yes, your attendance sheets are late again. Please submit them as soon as you can. Thank you.
How's it going, Myra?
You don't even want to know anymore.
Late attendance again?
Again.
Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's head in this direction. Hi Pat, how's it going?
Hi, Angela. Great. How are you?
Great.
Look, these cards are really great. I just got another RTAA customer approved.
Another one?
Another one.
Number 580?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
It's going really good.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
Thanks, Pat. Right, and next we have Patty. Hi, Patty. How's it going?
Hey, Angela. Morning.
Good morning.
Oh, you know, just pedaling away here. Got the TA stuff going.
I see you have your protein drink there to
Yes,
keep it going.
gotta keep this energy going. Let's go.
Sounds like a great start to the day.
Definitely.
Thanks, Patty.
Bye.
Bye. Hi, Rob. How's it going?
Good. Just starting on today's audit.
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, it looks like you'll still leave on time.
Yeah. I think so.
Hi, Evelyn.
Hi, Angela.
How's the monthly calendar coming?
Oh, Angela, some of this stuff is impossible.
I don't understand. Is something affecting your concentration?
Yeah.
On my way to the train. Hello, it's very sunny and bright. Good morning. Fun fact about the Francisco train station. Apparently it was voted the most quaint CTA station in Chicago. Cool.
So I live in the west suburbs of Chicago, a community called Riverside. It's about 20 minutes outside of the Loop, and most of my commute involves a fair amount of shoe leather and the commuter train. It's about a 10-minute walk to the train station from my house, and about 10 minutes when I get downtown from Union Station to the National Label offices. My wife works downtown too. We ride the train together, and our friends think that's very cute.
The next stop will be Chicago Union Station.
Hi everyone, I'm at work in my cubicle at the Lake Street office. My typical day usually starts with Dunkin' Donuts, which is so good and keeps me awake and alive and happy. And then once I get to the office, I check my emails, I go through marketing requests, I finish up any projects I'm working on. I also meet with staff members to discuss any requests that they submitted. And yes, and I also work with my coworker Jodette, who is the digital media copywriter, who I'll introduce you to in a second. And we work on social content, email content, events, and everything in between. Hi everyone, I'm back with my coworker Jodette, who is the digital media copywriter. And each month, Jodette and I go through the calendar and we plot our content calendar. So this is actually the calendar for April. And on this calendar, we have upcoming events, we have recruitment posts, we post things that happen in the office. We just took a photo of all of the IT interns, which was really cute. And make sure to follow us. We're on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube. And am I missing anything? Instagram too, which is new, so follow us.
Dave Jacobs, I'm a director here at National Label, and I've got a few things in my portfolio. As such, I oversee the IT Sector Center. It's a WIOA-funded program that's responsible for getting folks here in Cook County jobs in IT or back into a job in IT. I also oversee the Learning and Development Department, the folks that bring you the Jumpstart trainings and the Power Hours and ensure that our folks here are as prepared for a new career as they can be. Also do a lot of work on the business outreach side for the WIOA system in general, so not just reaching out to businesses that are involved in IT, but reaching out to the communities around our WIOA-funded facilities here in Chicago and seeing what the needs of the business community are. All right, so one of my favorite parts of the week here is meeting with some of my most favorite people here at National Label. That's Monique Phillips from the IT Sector Center. She's an account manager. Joaquin Berry right over there. We're taking up this big conference room. Gabrielle Bell. Gabrielle, say hello. Hey, we've managed to fit her in that tiny little box right there. She's very small, and we roll her out once a week for these meetings. So
Technology at work.
Technology at work. Go IT.
So here are some highlights of my typical day. ADP.
Enroll people. Spend more PWF. Don't do that. Watch your data. ADP, ADP, ADP.
Here is the view from my desk. Some great people that help support the CSEP program.
Hi, I'm Glenn. I'm the CSEP payroll specialist.
Hi, I'm Beverly. I work at the CSEP call center.
Rocking an Able t-shirt.
Hi, I'm Lorenzo. I work at the CSEP call center.
So this is Joy. She is the other member of the QA Dream Team. She is my right-hand woman, helping with things like in-kind, DMTs, general putting out of fires, and she's wonderful. So there's Joy.
So I came onto the organization in like September of 2015. It was actually at our last all-staff training. It was like my first day on the job, which is kind of a cool way to come in. But I started as a career coach on the vets team. Yeah, so I think all in all, veterans and non-veterans are, looking for a job is looking for a job. I think the one major difference between veterans and job search is that, particularly for those that are recently separating from the military, there's a lot of difficulty both on the veterans' part and on the civilian employer's part in translating that military experience in a way that it's relevant to their civilian job search. And we hear all the time veterans say, I spent 8 years as a plumber in the Navy, and now no one will hire me as a plumber unless I start entry level, because they say I don't have any real world experience. And so there seems to be this big gap of understanding between what veterans actually do in the military and how that translates to civilian jobs. So one of the things we try to teach veterans how to talk about is how to talk about what they did in the military without using any military terms. I enjoy the organization. I think I came into it from a different perspective, having seen how many of your typical nonprofits operate in comparison to the other places I've worked at. We have quite a few resources at our fingertips, and that was very refreshing coming into a place where I didn't feel like I was being set up for failure.
If you're going to have an X-Man power, what would you want to have? And you could make up your own.
I think reading minds would be pretty cool, especially in this job.
My name is Tony Onigan. I am the Director of Facilities, as well as the Director of Real Estate, as well as the Managing Director of Nonprofit Real Estate Advisors. Case study that I wanted to really illustrate, and I can't believe I worked on this over a year ago now, is the Palatine office. And this is really kind of a nutshell of all the services that in my skill set to really find the location, negotiate the lease, do a program, understand our space requirements, building it out, and actually setting standards now. This is the testing room for Pearson VUE, and we're really focusing on the requirements and getting that passed. So we're using this as best practice, and we're using the same type of example in our Minnesota testing room with Matt's group. I'm also the Managing Director of Nonprofit Real Estate Advisors. We just happened to win our first client, which is Heartland Alliance, and working with them is really about the same common goals and objectives. The common goal is really supporting a unique mission and supplying more resource and more time so that you could increase unrestricted funds for nonprofit organizations.
So many good places to eat down here. I could probably spend an hour of your time just walking around the neighborhood finding good spots for lunch. But if you're a little torn, you can always come down here to the French Market.
This is Lito's Empanadas in the French Market. I come here probably 3 times a week, which is really bad, but I love it. And my favorite is the chicken and rice. Highly recommend it.